Well, move aside Man of Steel. The award for the most destruction in a comic book movie goes to X-Men Apocalypse. Forget Metropolis, forget Sokovia, forget New York. How about the entire freaking Earth? I've just come straight from seeing the midnight premiere of X-Men Apocalypse and oh man, I really loved it, in case you couldn't tell by my overly enthusiastic vibes that I'm sending out. I have no plan for this review, or just, not really a review, just a spew of my thoughts coming right at you, right from my head into the camera. It's 3 AM, I'm a little erratic, I apologise for that. X-Men Apocalypse, bloody loved it. Things I liked the whole thing. First of all, when you sit down and the credits start rolling and you hear that score, and it's a variation on the suite from X2, that da-da-da-da. When I hear those notes, it makes me have faith in the movie that's going to be good. Also, the score for Apocalypse is really, really good. It's one of the most definitive villain scores that I've heard in a long time in a film. Speaking of Apocalypse, Oscar Isaac nailed it. That guy is amazing. Oh, what has he not nailed? He nailed Ex Machina, he nailed Star Wars, he nailed this. Oscar Isaac is fucking great. The cast, all of the cast were on top form. Top absolute fucking form. Returning cast are all great. Let's talk about the new cast individually. Ty Sheridan, Cyclops. I liked him. I don't really like the character of Cyclops that much, but I liked seeing what Ty Sheridan did with him. That was pretty cool. He was good. Sophie Turner as Jean Grey, that was really good. It was a solid performance. Sophie Turner's accent isn't the best American accent I've ever heard. She does slip into British sometimes, you can tell that she's not American, but that's fine, I'll forgive her. It's hard to do an American accent. I did one in my last video, it was not good. Evan Peters as Quicksilver. We saw him in Days of Future Past, we know that was good, but that was really only one scene. He was great in this. They really fleshed out his character a bit more. He got more of an emotional side to him. I really liked what they did with his character, where they're taking him. You've still got the awesome slow motion scenes. I'm really glad that the Fox Marvel universe got that so that Evan Peters can just walk around moving stuff in slow motion. That's so visually pleasing to watch on screen. The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse were Storm and Psylocke and Magneto and Angel. Yeah, really cool in the action scenes. That's mainly what the 4 Horsemen were doing. Action scenes all over the place. Great action in this. Jubilee was in this film, but she really didn't do anything. It is Jubilee in the film, but she's really barely more than a cameo. She's barely more than an extra, really, so apologies for breaking it to you if you were looking forward to seeing Jubilee in this movie. She doesn't do anything, sorry. But you know who does do something? Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was great in this movie. He was a lot more comical than he is in X2. Cody Smith-McPhee played him really well. The directing of him was really good. He was written really well. That bounce effect is still so cool to watch. It's so visually pleasing. If you can't tell, I really like Nightcrawler. I really liked how involved he was in everything that was going on. In X2, he's kind of more of a supporting character, but in this, he's right here in the action and he's very relevant to what's going on, and he's like one of the main players in trying to stop Apocalypse. Favourite characters of the movie, Nightcrawler and Quicksilver. They didn't confirm whether they've committed to Nightcrawler being Mystique's mum. No. That did not come out correctly. I need a minute. It wasn't confirmed whether they're committing to Mystique being Nightcrawler's mum. If Nightcrawler was Mystique's mum, that would be a whole different wow. James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender as well. They keep knocking it out of the park every single movie. Some of the best scenes in this were Professor X meeting up with Moira McTaggart again. If you don't remember in First Class, he wiped her memory of everything that happened in First Class, so she thinks they've never met. He very obviously fancies her and he's trying so hard to disguise it, and she's like, oh, okay, and Hank McCoy is there and he's just like, dude, you're so obvious. Nicholas Hoult was really good as well. Really like Beast in this. Tonally, the film gets a lot darker as it progresses towards the final act. In the first half, it's actually kind of humorous. There's lots of jokes going about, lots of funny things happening. But then as Apocalypse gets more powerful, more bad shit starts going down, and it's really actually quite dark at the end. So that was kind of a review thing for X-Men Apocalypse. While there were some things in X-Men Apocalypse that I felt didn't sit quite right with me, overall I found it a really enjoyable experience. I would go see it again, I would recommend it. I really liked it. I'm a big X-Men fan, so if you're a big X-Men fan, you might like it too, or you might hate it. Who knows? Everyone's got different tastes, everyone likes different things. So that's my review for X-Men Apocalypse. If you've seen it, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't seen it, let me know your predictions in the comments below. And if you're interested in seeing more from me, then yeah, go ahead and click subscribe. Anyway, that's all from me, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Some of the best scenes in this were Professor X meeting up with Moira McTaggart. I can't say her name.